All right, so I find myself at the top of a bomber, and the point of this video is, for one thing, I'm just kind of going through the line and checking out how it feels. Honestly, never ride this run at all, maybe 2 times in the past, so I definitely don't have a great feel of the lines. And then we'll work our way down to Upper Hollywood, the same thing. For whatever reason, I don't really find myself riding it. Did have a couple people request to see it, just because I'm sure everybody's kind of looking forward to the race and wants to feel it out. And yeah, so I'm gonna do that for you. I'm not gonna ride it crazy fast, just keep it pretty mellow, and you know, just pick the trail apart and see what we can do in terms of learning today, and then progressing forward to pick the best lines, both the fastest and the smartest, I would say. So I'll probably just hit bomber, maybe stop before Upper Hollywood, just to kind of scope it out a little bit more and then give you guys a good perspective. All right, let's do it. Dropping in. I open this one up, brakes. Oh, that was kind of sketch. A better pop there. Honestly thought that was a roll. It wasn't. Pop, pop, that's sweet, like a little lily pad. Open this turn up, gap, boom. Probably throw some pedals in here in the race. Right now just chilling. Scrub. I think I'm gonna want to take this a little bit to the right. Gap down in. Yoop. Now we'll carry on, see how it feels. High speed burn. Whew. Definitely take that a lot faster. Funky burn. Ooh, that was a big fuck up. I've never even hit that thing. I gotta give that some more pop. That was super sketch. Let's do that again. All right, so just had kind of a close call on this feature. And I mean, obviously I know the nasty guys are not gonna have any issues with this, but I guess this would be for somebody that's never hit this before. You're coming to this berm pretty hot, gets real steep on the bank, and then as you're coming out of that bank, there's a decent gap where I just kind of came off the low side of this and ended up nose casing that knuckle right there, which was almost a bad day, but we kind of soaked it up and got out of it. But the way I'm seeing it, and I am planning on hitting that soon, there's no reason that I can't, but given that the race is in a week and I've never done that before, unless something miraculous happens this week, I'm going to come into this berm a little bit low, push off of this middle section right here to redirect, and then just like it's built for, you got this second option to come down inside and then pop this kind of standard little step down versus coming off the wall. So that's what we're gonna do right now, see how it feels, and we'll go from there. All right, and as we pedal back up, just to address that bomber run, a couple spots that obviously a proper track walk is gonna help a lot with. The section where you have to slow pretty good down, and then you go just left of that tree into that rocky section. If you go left like I did, that is not a roll, which I thought I remembered that as a roll. It got pretty close to going over the bars on that one. So if you veer right, you do have the ability to ride the rock out, roll out with a little pop. But if you take that left option, just remember, as soon as you clear the route, that's gonna be a quick little compression and then pop off and come out hot. Not really sure which one's faster, but we'll figure that out and we'll do it again. All right, so right at the top of Upper Hollywood again, we're gonna look to clean it up a little bit. So I know that one spot where you come out of the berm hot and you got those 2 options. The left is a bigger one, right is a smaller one. Definitely went a little too slow into that. So we're gonna speed it up out of that berm, and then that other kind of gap that we talked about with that steep berm, and then the, you know, the flatter takeoff to the left. Gonna look to clean that up. So let's do it. A little more inside, clean, Danny. A little faster here. There we go, it should be better. Yeah, that was rad. Here you go, push, down. Let's go. That felt great. All right, that works. Heck yeah. Just look at that beautiful machine. I love her, I really do. All right, so as you come ripping through here, I'm sure you guys thought when you watched me, huh, why are you hitting that small stuff on the right, wuss? There's some cooler stuff on the left. Well, guess what? I thought the same thing. And the whole last 5 minutes, I've been thinking about it ever since. So, you got the two options. You can go wide on this first berm, come into this little table, which is just a little scrub, and then stay on the right side. You got this kind of speed check roller into that next jump. Or something that looks really fun and allows you to come inside, which is probably a little quicker, is come out of this jump, this berm, I would say probably redirect right, rider's right as quick as you can, so that you can shoot for this berm on the side of this table right here, push off, and then you're coming in straight to this little gap here, which is nothing huge, but it's a good size for sure. Now you're gonna land hot right here, and then instead of right at the tree on that little table, you're gonna be outside hitting this gap, which it's like 15 feet, and then it kind of lines you up for that berm right here. So we're gonna try it out, because like I said, I barely rode this trail at all, but feel pretty good with my riding right now, and I think it's a really good day to experiment. So let's check it out. All right, so let's get it. Gonna pretty much just hit those two features that we just walked through, and then probably that jump right after them, and that's it. What's up? A little slow. Woohoo! That was sick. All right, that was rad. Now let's find the water bottle that I lost. Where did you go, water bottle? I bet you I lost it on Bomber too. Son of a biatch. All right, mission to find my water bottle was a success. I forget to screw that thing in all the time. And good thing is it was at the top of Bomber, which is where I was headed anyway. So let's get another run on Bomber. Trying to clean a few things up. I'm gonna do that right option on that little rock drop left of the tree and just see if that feels any smoother. And then, yeah, go from there. Keep the pace moderate, and we'll ride it down to that section of Upper Hollywood that I was working on too. All right, let's get it. Butter. All right, go farther right here. Roll this, pop. Yeah, I kind of like that, honestly. It's more composed. All right, stay here. It's gonna be about center. Lily pad, pop. Ew! Going pretty good. Take a little bit wide. Gap. There we go. All right, no pedaling today. Might throw a few in the race. Scrub. Make sure you stay right here, because this one can get funky if you don't. Ew! Oh, that was deep. We'll stay outside for now. Do what we know. Pop. And here, some speed. A little float. Inside. Boom. Yeah, that felt good. Felt really good. Sweet. Not sure if in the race I'm gonna hit that kind of inside line with those two gaps yet. I probably will. Just gotta ride the line a few more times. So now we'll work on this upper section, get to know it a little bit. And if you were wondering what camera I'm using for this, I actually just picked up the DJI Action 5, and I have the boost lens on it, so it has that super wide field of view. And I got it chest mounted for today. Usually do chin mount, but I really like how wide this thing is and how much bike you can see, so I just wanted to maximize that today. have it mounted a little bit lower. But I'm excited to see the footage. It's always fun to kind of play around with settings and different cameras if you can, catch a different perspective. All right, so back at the top of Hollywood, and this one is just gonna be kind of a run through for me. The first section you've already seen a couple times, feel pretty good with that at this point. And from there, I don't have time today to do much of a walkthrough or reruns on the later portion of it. So we'll just try to ride it well, keep it in control, and just kind of learn the track. And then come back on Sunday and spend a couple hours getting some reps on it with a couple buddies. So yeah, let's do it. Keep it smooth, reasonably fast. Here we go. There we go. A little more control on that one. That was better. A little higher, and that berm was good. Scrub, coming hot, much better. Float, woohoo! Flat, redirect, gap, and here we go. All the new stuff. Gonna stay right, gap here, stay wide. Need a little bit more speed for that, but that's all right. You. So here, third fin, feel this. That felt good. A little short, not terrible. And then this section, kind of techy. A lot of little sharp turns, like that. I think this section's where a lot of time can be made up. Woo, yeah. All right. So, I actually don't feel terrible about that. We'll start to get that dialed in. Hell yeah, good day. All right, so now we're at the top of Lower Hollywood, which is a trail that I absolutely love. Ride this one all the time, and I'm a lot more familiar with this than anything else we rode today. So just to cap it off, we'll do kind of a hot lap down the rest of this. I don't actually know if the race finishes on this portion or where we just ended, but I would assume it was, or it does. So yeah, this is a trail that you can ride kind of slow and poppy, or you can race through it. So I'm gonna cruise it kind of with that race mindset and just kind of scrub everything, keep it fast. All right, let's do it. Many, push in, scrub. This berm is sick. Gotta scrub this for sure. Pop this guy. Coming inside, push. Rail that berm. That was sick. Felt great.